$60.
I'm going to announce this right now, just because this week I have to go out of town for 2 to 3 days this middle week. So everything's going to be sent by next weekend. It might be like 5 to 6 days. Everything will be out by next week. And I apologize for the delay. You'll get your records, but right away. I'm really good at that. I'll pack them nicely. If you have any issues, obviously reach out. So it's not going out tomorrow because I think Monday is like a Russian Easter. So I have to observe that. Okay.
We need to set. Okay, right now, Michael 45 is the polite person in the VC. Why are you attacking me, 45?
Okay, let's.
Yeah, I just don't know what's going. Here's how it works.
I can't even see my.
We're anywhere from a 7 to 10 second delay. I am looking at the YouTube stream to determine who wins. So I don't know what you're saying. Am I blind or what? Okay.
Yeah. Let me stop, Rob. Stop, Rob. Let's take a moment. Let's take a breath.
Yeah. What?
Namaste. Namaste. Now let me say this because this happens on every time there are auctions on YouTube, not on somewhere else. There are delays. I've seen people when I've gone on your auction or vinyl archivist auctions, there's a delay and I see, oh, that person won, but it's one, there has to be one judge and one person. This happens.
Okay, so here's what I see. For the last auction, Zeno bid 21, then DeWalrus 20, 20, 25, Midnight Tango 28, and then Vinyl Buzz at 30, and then Novus Nick won at 31. I did not see, there's no $40 bid for this last one. So Michael 45, you know what? I will relinquish my sports responsibilities and you can come up and call the auction.
Okay, Wax. We're moving on.
I'm not even getting angry or mad.
We're moving on.
Understand.
Rob,
hold on.
I am the ultimate. Rob, I'm the ultimate. We're stopping here. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going into jazz. I only have, someone just asked if we have any OJCs. I have one OJC. Michael from the In-Groove cannot bid on this record if he's watching. He cannot bid on this. I'm doing that right now. The only OJC I have in this collection left, and this is a lovely record of Zoot Sims in shrink. It's been opened. You all know about the OJCs. They're reissuing. They're popular now. I'm starting at $20. This is a mint copy or mint minus just because it's open. It's beautiful. It's in shrink. It's got the hype thing. And starting at $20 Zoot Sims.
What are those, like early 90s?
These are 80s, 82 to the 92, and then they did some later on. These are all analog. 90% of these
are 50s recording, though, right?
Oh yeah, 50s recording. This is when Fantasy Records bought up Prestige and Contemporary Riverside, and they did this great series of reissues, and they were budget reissues at the time from $5.98 or $6.98. At that point in time, new records were $8.98 to $9.98 list price, and these were $2 to $3 less. So Zoot Sims.
Mazzy, I really do need to clear this up before we move forward. Here's the first deal. If Michael 45, if you're bidding, he's not selling to Europe. So
you have an American dress, I can send it to Chad and he could send it in your batch.
Well, right. But he said he's not bidding to Europe. So if you did bid $40, I didn't see you bid $40.
Well,
but he's not.
I don't even see
he's only doing the U.S. and Canada.
But if people have a mailing address, I've done this with Michael before. I'm happy to send it to Chad with a note or to, and it can be drop shipped with one of the helicopter drop shipments. I can do that. No, seriously. I mean, I've done that. I did a Kinks box to Chad. If he wants it, that's not fine too. I'm just, I don't, for some reason, and I like Michael, I don't see his things. For some reason we're blocked each other, not on purpose. We didn't block each other.
But it's, here's what's not fair. The attacking of me. Okay, at the beginning of you hold on, and I'm not even getting angry. I just want to explain the rules. Mazzy is only sending to the US and Canada. It was said from the beginning. This is like Mazzy's, is this your 5th or 6th auction? This has all pretty much been his rule for the last 3. These have been the rules. It says at the bottom, only shipping to the US and Canada. I know several people here that are not in the US and Canada.
Okay,
So
let's
I
just-
apologize, Michael, if you were actually bidding.
Michael's welcome to bid. Anybody can bid as long as they have a U.S. shipping address or Canadian shipping address. Okay, I'm going to move on. Anyway,
Okay.
Zoot Sims, we're going to do a countdown now. Let's see how this goes.
Couldn't justify the cost for me shipping, getting it, and making it all happen. It just
Right,
was more difficult.
I think for the very most members, it came quite clear that the most valuable thing really is the community and the shared knowledge.
Okay, so yeah.
and
Now, how would you
information.
respond to the idea that that community and shared knowledge is already freely available outside of that matrix?
Come again, please.
Well, like I have access to that. I got Rob, I got you, I got, anybody. Hey, Michael, what's the best pressing? Oh, Rachel, you got to get this. I watch your program. So when you talk about a record, I go, oh, Rolling Stones are
You're
available.
totally,
I got to get that.
you're totally right. But luckily, we have. It sounds, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Also, the VC has its limits, and there are people out there who does this stuff since decades on an extremely high level, and this is just a different degree of knowledge and experience.
Well, yeah, different people,
So
but I mean,
it's a total different ball game.
Well,
maybe it's a different one.
Michael, I don't disagree with you, but you can't say you know everything about every aspect about how people connect to sell and trade records, because I can't believe
I don't think he's saying that, though.
I can't believe you created a group of people that know any more than another group of people. That just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay. then stay in your nice apartment. And
You'll never be getting part of the comms if you manage it like that.
Hold on, Michael. I'm not attacking you, so please
I
don't
haven't
attack
attacked
me.
you either.
Don't attack me, because that's what
I
you're
didn't
doing.
attack you.
Okay, then stay in my nice apartment. What does that mean, Michael? Please tell me. I want to know.
What that
He's
means
a punk. He's
that
teasing.
if you're not interested in trying things, if you're not open-minded to try different things, then stay in your small world.
But,
and your
how do
world.
you know?
Wait,
but
I'm
how
not
do you-
finished.
but,
I'm not finished.
I-
I'm not finished.
Let Michael finish.
I'm not finished. God damn it.
Yeah. Please be upset and wave your finger.
No, Wex, you know what we do now? We skip to German. And then you try it in German, and then I interrupt you. Shall we look?
You're not. Please come on. Please finish, Michael. I will not interrupt you. Please finish.
If we can skip to German, we do it.
Please finish attacking me, and I will not talk.
No, you know what? I finished talking to you. I'm just finished talking to you.
But
don't be finished talking to me, Michael, because I like your information.
Hold on. Your response to me was kind of to attack me. That's how it came off.
I explained it. If you are not interested in different
who do you know? Who do you know who I
and
talk
again,
to?
you are interrupting me.
Okay. I'm muted.
If you are not interested, and that's how I meant it, if you're not interested in different things, if you're not open to try new things, then you will always stay in your, I called it apartment, or your small world. You won't evolve. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, but Michael, so here's the funny thing about you. At least this is the way you come off to me. You have every opportunity to communicate with me. But it seems to me, unlike me, you make assumptions about me. How do you know how I learn and connect with and talk to? Seems odd that you can come to a conclusion without even asking questions or knowing anything. Or just forget about me, other people too.
I just reacted to what you just said.
But
I don't have to communicate with you in private to react about the things you just said.
But all I said to you, Michael, is it seems strange that you created a group of 400 or 500 people that seem to know more than another group of 400 or 500.
No, it's not. No. It's not the group of people. There are very few people who does this. It's not me. It's not me. Of course, if you have a certain amount of people who are interested in certain records and in a certain way of collecting vinyl, you also have, of course, an huge knowledge within the group, which is also a gain, of course. But that's not what I meant.
There,
Who said this, Rob? We never say this, says Thor.
say what? It seemed odd that I communicate with a lot of other people that are not part of the VC and not in here that I go to and ask questions to learn more and connect with people. But I I it's just odd that there's another group of people that know more than probably I don't know how your OBC works. It seems you have one guy who's very experienced and knows how to get records. But that's one guy, right? Is he passing all his knowledge on to everyone else in the group? Are there other guys who know more than other people that have years of experience? I'm guessing yes. But that seems crazy to believe that this group is the only place you could go to learn more about collecting records and getting records and stuff like that.
Why be so absolute? And
I'm
why
not being
the
absolute.
now, when you say the only place, of course it's not the only place. Of course not. Who said that this is the only place?
Well, you're
Okay,
saying
now, hold on. We got more trouble. This is Mike Esposito. It's a big channel, big store, the Pride of Phoenix. And by the way, folks, today's program being brought to you by the In Group, the wonderful from Phoenix, Arizona. Now, via leaker, these leakers have got to be stopped. I know the Biden administration is very concerned about these leaks. On the OBC said his doghouse in the backyard is better than Wax's apartment. Holy crap, this is highly inflammatory.
Yeah, I know.
Michael, this is horrible. This is coming through secret comms. Now, I'd like to introduce Captain Thor from the original Flyers movie. He is a high-ranking official. Congratulations, Thor, and welcome. Willkommen. I love you, Thor. This is absolutely fantastic. Welcome aboard.
Listen.
Yeah.
I think there are so many misunderstandings cruising around. First of all,
don't try. Don't.
It's not a secret. Let me. I have to say something also.
Hold on, make your.
Otherwise, it's not funny, you know. Two Germans have to big mouth now. So, first of all, it is not a secretive club at all. It was the foundational idea to get together a group who are interested in original buyings. I'm not here to protect Michael. This is so ridiculous, Rock Rocker. Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to make a statement that this misunderstanding that we are some elitist group who have a knowledge of a holy grail, which is we never say this. I never said this. We never have this understanding that we are better, we know more. I can tell you frankly, Patrick the Vinyl Archivist knows a shit ton more about pressings than I will ever know. So you are completely right, Rachel. Everyone has access to this knowledge. We just decided to form a little club where we can share this knowledge. And this is nothing secretive, nothing, like Eyes Wide Shut and nothing like that. We just formed a little group where we can exchange knowledge and we can exchange records and stuff like that. Yeah. It's nothing like we have t-shirts that we are better than you. Please, this misunderstanding should go out the window.
Where can I buy one of those t-shirts that says we are better than you?
We will never have. There was never any saying.
They're
like
just a biker gang. Thor.
Hey, wait.
It was just today where it became like the secret society because I heard about the wheels within the wheels. And once your comms were broken, did that send a chill through your spine once the comms became public?
I tell you frankly, Rachel, what I say in the Discord channel of Michael's OBC, it is I will stand publicly for it. They can photograph me, they can make screenshot of whatever I say. I will say everything here publicly. I will own to everything here. I never said anything derogative to anyone. It's everyone's thing, I don't understand the criticism of our little club. But I wanted to say that we should get this out of the way, that we seem to have more knowledge and we are better. This is ridiculous. This is
that's what Michael said,
and it's a misunderstanding. No,
one of the main things within this group is also the trust.
Yeah. And more and more
really can
friendships.
trust them.
You know, I can
And
say,
that's a very important part of all of it.
you see, more and more friendships are building in this little community, and we exchange records. We are sick of buying from some lying discogs seller. So we are really like, you know, what? I heard there's severe punishment if you. No.
It's a joke, Paul. It's a joke.
He's being funny.
Yeah,
That's
it's a joke.
funny.
I know. People boom is John is always joking. I'm not. I speak under duress because I want to get this rumor out of the window that we are some people who think are better than others. Please believe me. I'm not here to protect Michael. He is old enough and businessman enough to protect himself. I am just here to say that we never have this banner that we are an exclusive, all-knowing club. This is really no, please.
I'll say this, Thor. Okay, it all started when a group of people that are from this club decided to go into Mazzy's auction and cause trouble
On their motorcycles.
Right.
That's an important part.
No, you can shake your head and say no, but they did.
Is it still up or has he turned it down? So if you read it,
no,
I mean,
if you
know,
okay, so a guy.
I understand.
So
I have to
there's
say,
Hold on, let
hold
Michael
on.
go. Let Michael go. I'll mute the hell
I
out of you
understand.
people.
you
I
know,
understand.
this is
I think.
Listen, Jason Rojas, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark. Okay, powerful comment. Okay, so now, listen, Jason, I'm just having fun with the whole thing, but it was the problem. It was primarily the OBC. I have said,
Wait, is Liam in the OBC?
yeah, Liam. Here's the thing. I love Liam, but I'll tell publicly, and I'll tell Liam publicly. He's become very attached to Michael. He loves Michael. And so I think in an effort to show his loyalty and affection towards him, remember the little dog on the old Warner Brothers? I'll beat him up. Hey, go guy, you going to take that from him, Butch? You know, the little dog and the big dog. I'm a fighter. I'm going to get him. I'll tell him, where you? And this is Liam. He's very excited, very loyal. And I think that, like this, what Josh says, Liam has kind of become Michael's number two. Like he's a fan, right? He loves Michael. So if he senses anything, he will pitbull ahead of Michael anybody that's casting aspersions. The chat, this is Mark Glassman. Hi, Thor. The Chad M45 sycophants are unfortunately the majority in the VC. Do you agree with this comment? Dees, let's go back to Dees. This is a powerful. Well, here we go. That's Adam. Hold on. Here's a comment. This is a crazy comment. Now, this is going to involve chatty cakes as well, so be careful as you proceed. How do you handle it? Diplomacy important, but go ahead. Let's see your take.
Rachel, I come here to talk about music. I don't know about this.
What?
Sorry.
Why did you choose this channel? This is the last place in the world.
Can you send a Mossad hit squad to Rachel's
Holy
house?
shit. Listen, Dees, there's no way you should even be here with that kind of, if that's what you're looking for. My God. Norman Mazoff, okay, here it comes. We're getting
Here comes, hold on. Can I do a prediction before Mazzy comes up?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll bring him up after you do your comment.
I mean, listen, by the way, this is distracting me from my life right now, so I'm all for it. I'm so glad I came on a day filled with complaints and drama. But my prediction is that for the next 20 minutes, Mazzy will defend his actions needlessly.
Yes.
But here's the funny thing, Fred. He doesn't need to defend himself. I
said needlessly.
That's the whole point. That's what Fred's saying.
That's what I just fucking said. I said needlessly.
I'm agreeing with you.
Well, we all agree with him. Now,
in an argumentative way.
Mazzy is coming off the battlefield. He's going to have scarring, and I want everybody to use their softer inside
opportunity to take a coffee break, everybody. Like
I love him so much. I don't want him hurt. Okay, now, and Dees, I know you're all about the music, but sometimes we got friends that are really hurting. This guy's coming off the battlefield. Show some respect. Here he is, Norman Mazoff, my friend, my family, my cousin. Here he is.
You know, I was really trying to stay off completely today, and you guys sucked me back. Especially
yourself.
I'm not going to sit. No, I just want to state a few facts. First of all, I don't read the comments when I'm doing that. I can't read all these comments, and that's why Wax is there. Same with Dave a little bit, Coffee Dave or Brooks. But you know, this is what, between the 4 Coleman auctions and 3 of these, I've always said I don't ship to Europe. That's just the thing. It is such a hassle and it's expensive. Now, a couple people, I'm trying to explain it. I know Fred thinks this is a defense. A couple of people said making an exception to Michael. Apparently, Michael, and I didn't know this until later after they closed, Michael may have been interested in the Saturday night McLaughlin, Paco de la Chia, whatever record, maybe. And someone said I didn't say all the pressings. I didn't say every pressings. If someone asked, I would look and say the pressings. I'm about the music. I mean, if it's a nice pressed record, if someone asked, I look. I don't remember if anyone asked about that one. I don't remember.
Well, sometimes I asked you to look.
Well, you said, like, is there an H in the dead wax? And I looked at those, and there was H. Yeah, I have no problem with doing that. But when a couple people, I don't know if it was Rob or someone said, well, Michael was interested in a record of the Europeans, and I said, look, if Michael wants, I've done it in the past. I can ship to Chicago to Chad, and they can drop ship when they send his ship to him. I mean,
a schism between Michael 45 and Vinyl Archivist, and this is the first evidence, hard evidence we have that such a breach has occurred. I would not have put up with what Wax went through. Rob, take it away. Wow, what a comment.
Well, okay, but let's put that. Rachel, do you feel that by my own in making this happen, I'm probably one of the most maligned and attacked people in the VC?
Yes, that's true.
But Rachel, I'm a big boy, and I understand this isn't real life here, right?
Yeah.
We're not 3-dimensional people here.
No.
We're the 2-dimensional people we are on screen. If you think you know me from seeing me on videos, then you're a dummy. You're stupid. Like Fred Dobbs, like the Stark guy, who looks like he has everything figured out. He has all these guys like Mike, the pull down artist, who watches this, or that pre-coat dude. They have everything figured out. They know everyone. Them and humankind are like this. They understand the goings and comings and people's psyches. They've got it all figured out.
Yes.
Cummings.
This
make it look like Michael was participating.
I don't know what Mike. I didn't see Michael.
No, hold on. Again, I don't want to make it like I'm attacking Michael. Michael was there to have fun, in my guess. He was musing humorously with when he came into the auction. He was musing humorously. Stunty all through the auction was musing humorously. Okay, that's what Michael was doing, and I haven't gone back to look. But Michael, when he might have made a bid, it was in a comment. It wasn't like everyone else was doing $40, $20. He was not participating in the auction. First of all. That's what I was seeing. Then when I was going over it and he was upset, he attacked me. Doesn't seem seems odd to me from someone like Michael who has issues with the sort of way I address people, you know. So this seemed to be a whole cacophony of nonsense. That added to the unfairness of people who were crying that you didn't ship to Europe, which was happening throughout the auction. So that's all.
Okay, was yesterday an auction or a sale?
Okay, I'll tell you that it was an auction, and for some people saying that my prices were too high in some cases. First of all, the Led Zeppelin record, it's not a really rare, but it's like super clean copy. It usually sells for $35 to $40 in stores. I started at $20. How low do I have to start? There was a record I started at $50 that sells for like $75 to $100. So I did it proportionally. I'm not going to start everything at $10 or $15. I know, but an auction, people bid. If I'm too high, they're not going to bid. You know, they don't have. In fact, 3 or 4 records didn't sell. People people didn't want them. Actually, it's what happened.
I wish Rob Walker was on the channel right now, because this is kind of common. Like, are the auctions causing division in the vinyl community? I've got a comment here that I want to show. Let me get back.
They're not. Again, here's how I'm going to tell you they're not. Mazzy, there were like 260 people watching the auction at the height, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
about 20 people were participating
Well,
in the
there was
auction.
28 different, Rob. There's 28 different buyers.
Okay, 28 different people were buying records.
Yeah.
Most people were there to be entertained by an auction.
It's an entertain. That's why I bring Coffee Dave on, my Rob's on, Brooks.
Yeah,
we have a good time. It's a hangout. That's how I look at it.
This disproves the nonsense that Rob Walker sprouts at any
Okay, but look at this. Rob Walker may not be full of nonsense, because look at this. Jason Ross, highly regarded member in the vinyl community. Mazzy had a good, fun auction, but, and here's that but, let's focus on the exception. The but is the exception. Patrick Gordon know how to run successful auctions. Yours was not successful is the implication.
Jason Rojas, I run successful auctions.
No, you don't. Not according to this comment. Look at this comment.
Well,
here's
hold on. Bleed you dry.
I run successful auctions.
You do not. You are not mentioned in the comment at all.
What is the definition of a successful auction? It's when you sell out.
You know,
I didn't sell out. But...
Hold on, Mazzy. All throughout your auction, people who bought records from me made comments saying, "Thank you, I got my records robbed. They were packed excellently, and thank you for the extra record." So, is that not the definition of a successful?
I don't understand. I mean, I guess what's a successful if you have rare records, sometimes I have rare records, sometimes I don't. A lot of the stuff I had yesterday was just good, solid catalog stuff that people may not have.
And this is what I have issues with Jason Rojas. Jason Rojas, I'll let you know 100% right now. You are not the moral center of anything. So here's what someone who views something as ridiculous. They don't watch it. They don't participate. So if you find this whole conversation ridiculous, don't participate. Don't make comments and don't watch it.
The thing is, this wasn't an auction really of really rare super records. If that's what you're thinking is a successful. I've had auctions where I've had some very rare records. These were just good, solid catalog records for the most part. Not all were original pressings. There was some great, clean, like super, super clean 70s Grateful Dead and things like that. They're not. But a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people would rather buy an early 70s pressing than a 2010 reissue or whatever. So that's how I do it. You know, a collection to pass along. I know records. I don't know every dead wax thing. I've never been into that whole thing. I've learned more, but like Patrick, I don't know every dead wax and matrix number, which is the perfect. I don't know that stuff. And I don't pretend to know that stuff. I will read it out if people have a question about it. If people had a question, Rob relayed it to me and I would answer them. So
Ryan, I love you so much. This comment here is by Dees. It says Dees. Here is by Dees. It says Dees is.
Oh, wait. Hold on right now. I'm not taking this bullshit from you, Jason Rojas.
Okay.
Jason Rojas, I'm sorry to inform you this. All the people that make fun of me make fun of you. So are you trying to? I'm letting you know you're full of shit. You're attacking me. This comment right now is an attack. I'm not attacking you, Jason Rojas. I'm giving you an opportunity to come up and explain yourself. I'm telling you you're full of shit. So what's the difference? I have facts to prove you're full of shit. So don't come after me saying there's so many parody accounts from me. There's one. But they attack you too. You're ridiculous, Jason Rojas. You are ridiculous. And you're full of shit.
I don't know what a success. I don't know, it's a success.
Yeah, you know what? Again, Jason Rojas, keep saying this is terrible. Come up here and explain yourself. If you feel this is terrible, the same shit goes on here every day, but yet you come back to it. You come back here, you come up, you show your records, and then you dismiss it. So by that definition, you're full of shit.
Okay.
I'm not taking that from you. You're ridiculous. If anyone's ridiculous, it's you. Because I come here every day and act the same way. I treat people nice.
Here's the deal.
And I mainly call out bullshit. And I'm calling you out as a bullshitter. You're full of shit, Jason Rojas.
Let me just say this. If someone doesn't want to participate or watch an auction, they don't have to. This is all.
What a hypocrite. You don't have to. He's a hypocrite.
You don't have to watch this stuff. Now, in terms of someone asked what's successful, someone said money. I mean, that's how if you sell a lot of records, if you make a lot of money, if we have fun, that's successful.
But
I don't know.
I cannot agree with what Eddie said. Why should auctions cause diversions? I don't understand.
I don't think they really did that much. There's always, like in anything, like there's always a good. I don't know if they were I don't want to say troublemakers, because I did not read the comments. I just heard things after the fact.
I mean, the main reason
I think there's always like you're a teacher. I mean, I know you're younger kids, but in like in high school, there's always one or two kind of class clowns or trouble people joke.
I mean,
when I'm in the peanut gallery, I joke around too. We all do. That's part of it, you know. So
what I heard was that some records have been. I didn't listen to it because I had no time for it. I heard that some have been not satisfied. The records have been overpriced. And not enough information about the pressing. That is all I heard. So
David, you're full of shit too.
But you are making too. I think you're making too much of a drama out of this.
Or you're not wrong in that, but anybody could ask questions, and when they answer, I would ask them if they.
But why making
seriously?
It's hard to do. Read the room, as Rob always says.
Well, I mean, this is what's funny to me. People taking this morality stance about stuff.
A bit.
Never mind.
Well, someone said prices are
not to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's do now full disclosure here on this program. I want everyone to know that this Original Buyers Club is a European-based entity. There may be the initial stirrings of war between America and Europe.
I think.
Listen, Jason Rojas, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark. Okay, powerful comment. The Chad, this is Mark Glassman. Hi, Star. The Chad M45 sycophants are unfortunately the majority of the Europe. You got to get me a job because, listen, I think I'm ready to go into the acting field full time.
Rachel, the only thing missing from what you've been throwing against the wall is a couple of plates.
It's very hurt.
Anyway, guys, I've got to shoot now because I've got a few bits to do for my live stream tonight. And yes, Rob, I will be wearing one of my NAF t-shirts.
Yeah, he's got the t-shirt. He's got the merch. Everybody, you can head over there. What's it called?
Red Button? Coffee mugs. It's all there.
Yeah, it's so. But what do they call it? Red Button. What do they
Red
call
Bubble.
it? Red Bubble. Red Bubble. Go to Red Bubble. Ian, just go to his channel. You link to it on your channel.
Yeah, it's linked to my channel. Just go to me banner.
Get a shirt. Support the guy. Wear the colors. Look, I got In Groove, second day of broadcasting. Supporting the In Groove is what we love to do.
So I'm going out. I'll see anyone that wants to come on my live stream tonight.
Yes, it's only a few short hours away. If you're looking around, say it's 12 noon on the East Coast, 12:30, something like that. Just have your little hamburger, your hot dog, and just enjoy, and then sit down and enjoy Ian. And apparently,
come into my peanut gallery. There's always lots going on in it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, folks, I will see you all soon.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. We love you. Thank you, Ian. Reading the Obscure RTO. Boom. Okay, well, Adam, there you go. Okay, what music is Dees into? Dees, take your time with this. Really contemplate, allow it to seminate. You want it to seminate you a little bit.
I feel stressed because everything is very quick here. And
Yes.
So, if I can.
Okay, hold on. We got breaking drama. I'm sorry to interrupt. Breaking drama. We got breaking report right now. Liam Molyneux, beloved member of this channel, currently a lieutenant in the organization known as the Original Buyers Club. Rachel, Rob said on Monday has seen screenshots of my comments in the OBC. Will he confirm this? If yes, I presume he knows who sent them. Kind regards, just trying to clear this whole, quote, mole mess up. Okay, Rob,
hold on.
Be respectful.
You're full of nonsense, Liam. You don't care about anything. Why don't you go back to Jason Rojas's Instagram feed and leave your little emoji things. You don't care. You don't care.
Oh no. Rob, do you feel this is hurting my brand?
No, you know what? No,
these
Liam,
good people
Liam,
of the OPC.
No one cares. You're acting like a victim. Hey everyone, Liam's
Look,
a
now
victim.
decently.
I am the cause of Liam's dismay. Everyone, please send your words of encouragement to Liam, the victim. Everybody, thank you. Goodbye, Liam.
So, okay, so
I'll
the
just
question.
say, yeah, go support your attacks on someone who did nothing.
So did you actually see Liam comments?
Yes, I've seen Liam's comments. He is.
So you're saying yes?
But you know what? Liam's an innocent. He's a victim in all this.
So hold on.
Please,
So
please do everything please do everything you can to restore Liam's really
look
good
at
reputation.
now you're on your heels now, Rob. Look at this. It's evident.
Liam, people know who I am here. I'm just letting people know who you are. Okay, go back and protect whatever you protect. Go back to your OBC. I mean, you got a lot of friends in there. They love
He's
you.
got friends here. Don't send them out to the OBC and or the rice paddies.
Yeah.
If the OBC and the rice paddies were ever combined forces, I'd be destroyed.
Yeah, what?
I'd be destroyed, and you'd be destroyed with me,
Hey,
Rob. And think of the little jazz bums that were just starting their career.
Yeah, Liam, why don't you come up on screen so we can see you visibly, how you're acting?
Josh D, I showed your meme earlier in today's program. Okay? The question was raised at the top of the show about what's going on. I missed what's been happening. Can you help me, Rachel? What happened? And I took the opportunity then, Josh, to show your the D-Day invasion, Rachel's ghost, and then landing on D-Day on the troops. The rice paddies, from what I understand, the rice paddies are quite nice this time of year. Gentle wind, soft music. Absolutely. Thank you, Tim. You know, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Anyway, Liam, it's great to see you. I hope you have a wonderful
You're like a breath of fresh air, Liam.
He's a fresh breath air. Now, listen, Rob, aren't you, don't you know, listen, I'm going to take a kind of a motherly approach with you here to help guide you.
Okay.
You know, there's an old saying, you can capture more flies with sugar. When you're out wanting your fly count to go up, you can catch more of them with sugar.
Isn't it honey?
Is it honey?
Yes.
Rachel, thanks for showing the comment. See you later. I got oh no! Liam, was this a snare, a trap on Rob? Liam, Rob, you fell into his snare.
Hey everyone. You got Columbo, you got Matlock, and you have Liam, the detective of the VC.
There he goes. There goes Liam.
Tune in this fall when there's
Rob, you are a fool
Liam,
of a man. You have fallen. You were snared. You were caught like a rat in a trap.
Oh, he got me.
Like a welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly.
Oh, Liam.
Here's Norman.
Yes.
Liam, it wasn't just one person. Two people sent me screenshots. Rob and I did not share with each other who the people are. I don't know if they're the same two folks. This is Norman.
Well, hold on, Rachel. Didn't someone separately share stuff with you?
No. The only stuff I got was from you.
From me. And then the in-group said he got stuff from other people.
The in-group said he got stuff, but I never.
I sent only to Rachel.
Mazzy never, but you and I are friends, and obviously, yeah. And it obviously, you know, it's on our show here together and all the rest.
Right.
Anyway, holy smokes. No, he's not Josh D. He is not Normie. We always respect people. Like Rob prefers to be called Rob. He doesn't like Bob. Okay.
No, I hate Bob.
I know. That's why I'm trying to. It's context, Rob. And so then Normie, who's Norman, he will accept Norman. We honor that. Patrick, the vinyl archivist, he doesn't like Pat. He wants Patrick. David from Safe and Sound, Texas, prefers David. So we honor the people. The OBC is attacking Esposito.
It's hysterical to me that Liam feels the need to come here and cause. What was he doing just now? Was he causing trouble, Rachel?
Who?
Liam. What was the whole purpose of that
Liam, listen, there is starting to be some smoke between you and the OBC. You had this. This is not your first rodeo. You had the same trouble with the Vampirants.
Yeah.
And what happened there? How did you improve with that?
You know, it seems as though gangs of boys like to get together and complain about me. I seem to be the source of all evil in their life.
I like this. I have a sociology degree. Emil Durkheim, he's a structural functionalist. Have you heard about this? The VC's current fragmentation brings to mind Durkheim's division of labor and society. He argues that society has become more complex. Social cohesion can erode with some fragmentation and a sense of enemy, of group enemy. Absolutely. You're absolutely on. Theoretically accurate. This Jazz Bum's Mike. He's kind of a smart guy. Hope you listen to him. Dees, have you been learning more about jazz because of Jazz Bums?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
yes,
no,
yes,
no. I like fusion jazz, if that counts.
Okay.
Like.
Okay, hold on. The Van Burens are out. Listen, Van Burens. When we called this meeting of the gangs, the various gangs of the vinyl community,
Yeah, it's like the Warriors, Rachel.
at this park. Listen, group gang members. The Van Burens want no part of this.
OBC, come out and play.
I'm sorry, I have a musical question for Rob.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go.
So,
yeah, you have to sing it though if it's a true musical question.
Yeah, you got to sing it because it's entertainment. We got to entertain.
1977.
No, please don't sing it. Just ask it.
That was good. I like
Okay.
it.
Heavy Weather by Weather Report. Is that what jazz fusion jazz?
That is their live, which is my favorite of their albums, and it's their fusion.
Wait, it's a live album? I didn't know that.
Wait. No.
Heavy Weather.
I'm wrong. The 805, 830 is their live album. But I think does that have Birdland on it?
Yeah, Birdland, Teen Town.
Yeah. That's their most famous song.
Yeah.
So.
Brian, settle the hell down. If I'd given him a link the way he asked for a link, I would have been hours of writing down, H, G, C, P, yeah.
But my favorite album is their live album. I think it's called 830 or something like that.
Okay, we got this an answer. This Alex Dickey here. Rachel, as Chief Executive Officer of the Original Buyers Club, Michael 45 needs to address a controversy coming from an organization. It's just what a strong leader does. Listen, I believe that there's no need because he doesn't have to explain the action of his soldiers. Okay, they're in the battlefield. They've taken the field, and as this, they have to silence their comms.
Now, Rachel, would you say that what Liam displayed here was some sort of Russian trickery training? Was he trained by the Russians?
I did not want to use this one expression right here, but the phrase "false flag" did occur to me as because I do. There's something not right about this. Check it out. Our next guest comes to us by way of El Salvador, and also a part-time in Mexico. He's a record label owner, musician, multi-instrumentalist, vocalist, and all-around character, Jose Marino Rant. Bienvenidos.
Now, do you put something in your hair or not?
What?
Water.
Hey, Lastman, you could join me on the island of Misfit Toys.
I wanna show some records. All right.
Uh-oh.
If I give a shit, I don't know what's happening. I'm just reading comments.
Okay, there's so much going on right now.
Can I show some
opinion? What do you think about that? Has anybody ever said that to you?
No, first time. I've heard other things. The guy
from, there have been other lichens.
Is this just a straight up stereotype?
Yeah.
Okay, Jose,
Can I stereotype you, Jose?
Yes.
No stereotype, Jose. Jose, you got a record show?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
A Don Cherry record.
Okay, no, Don Cherry, what's he famous for?
Yeah, but that's not Don Cherry on the cover.
He played the trombone.
No.
Of course I
look. You and your wrong instrument humor is crazy.
I got a bunch of $1 records when I was in Texas. I haven't showed them. I'm gonna show them now.
Well, maybe these will be happy. Did you get any Humperdinks?
Look, I got Kiss.
I don't like Kiss. No.
How is that?
I got Kiss for $1.99.
Is it in good condition?
Yes, it's in perfect condition.
You stole those records from all our Texas friends. They say they never find anything there.
No, they don't give a fuck. I got.
Okay, there's a really good comment. 45 says, sorry, you've just arrived as things are beginning to heat up on the old channel. Please, folks, as is normal with this live stream, please contact your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your nephews, and nieces, and bring them all here. That's what you wrote, Mark. They don't call me, don't call M45 leader. They call him my Fuhrer. I think almost nobody should ever complain about Dobbs again.
No.
That's
Okay,
a good comment.
Hold on.
Hold on. Mark.
I can complain about Dobbs because he attacks me directly, so I can complain about him. So,
okay, you complain
if
for
you have an issue.
direct.
If you have an issue with Mark, go to Mark.
Now, Rob has Dobbs. So this is a good question because a lot of people are confused by what's happening. Has Dobbsy, and I like to call him Dobbs, he's friendly and he's a big contributor here.
Gives you lots of money, Rachel.
Has Dobbsy ever attacked you ad hominem?
Hold on 1 second. Can you highlight Michael's comment? Because Michael, I've never made fun of you. I've never.
Okay, hold on, mattress monkey. Is this what you've been called? You're a mattress monkey?
Yeah. Okay, now, Michael, you have become what you wave your finger at me every day about. You are no better than me. So there you go. You have a lot of anger in your heart. I don't, because I call people out. I don't go other places to complain about people like you do, Michael, which I have proof of. So you want to play this game? I'm going to win every time. Because as you say, I'm up here on screen. I control it.
Jose, you're part of this. Yeah. You are central to this drama.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm tired of Michael's being a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, Michael.
Okay, hold on. Alex Dickey, who is a I want to get to the bottom.
What record do you
want? Who is a mattress monkey?
What? Here's what I'll give Michael. Michael, you know what? I apologize on behalf of Mark. That was a bad comment. I'm sorry. Let's move on so you can move your attacks to me. I'll take all your anger at Mark, direct it at me. You do a good job about doing it.
You know, Jose,
as you say, Michael, I'm a sophisticated amateur, Michael. That's what I am. I don't know what I'm a sophisticated amateur of. But I don't want no part of it. Michael, you do the good job of labeling people. So continue to do it. You know what? I am not your only biggest fan, Michael. Please understand there are a lot of other people like me. So just give everybody what they want. Mark made a horrible comment towards you. Let's move on. And now you can call me names as much as you want. But I'm not going to fall for your trap.
Mazzy, scroll back. I did a great job on giving Tom Rashawn a nice shout out. I picked that box set up just for him, and I went through the whole thing explaining how brilliant it's put together. And, we're happy to have Tom. And I only got him here because of you, Massey, so I'm very grateful to you for that. Now, Rob, don't you feel bad for attacking Michael?
Hold on, Rachel. I'm going to give the people what they want, or at least one person. Can I do that?
Yeah, well, Rob, absolutely.
A name change is needed.
You're rebranding?
Yeah.
Right here, right now?
I think someone made me see
here, right now. Boy, oh
the
boy.
horribleness of my ways that I need a new name.
Okay, Frank said he's calling it, as he calls it, JBL L100. OBC strong. You have unleashed a torrent. Strike them down, Doth, and you will have no idea how incredibly powerful they will become. Hi, Felipe. Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
All right, Mass. Comments going forward here?
I don't know if I should get in on all this. I thought this would be kind of winding down by now.
Well, no. Here's the latest. Is that
I know the thing with Michael leaving. The thing with Michael leaving, that was off base. But the person that said it, that was so unlike that person and so off. And I think, to be honest with you, I've said things like that. Like I go, like Rob, I go for the cheap joke that pops into my mind, and sometimes it's bad taste. And there's been times, not necessarily on the stream, but maybe here too, that I've regretted it as soon as it left my mouth or I
Yeah,
typed it.
yeah, you can make a misstep.
You
What
know,
I'm
because
distinguishing.
I like
Oh, go
going
ahead.
for the bad taste humor, and over the top. You know, it almost seems vicious, and I don't mean it to be, but that was over the top. But I think the person regretted, and I like that person doing. That's totally unlike him. So, you know, I think
But
you
the
have
person,
to let,
in my
and I think
judgment, Massey, the
the
guy's not trying to be funny.
the intent wasn't. I mean, yeah, maybe there was a little intent there.
There is
Now,
the intent was to go fuck you. The intent
now
was
I
fuck
wish
you,
Michael was here because
that's what his intent was.
okay, but I wish Michael was here, and maybe if you're Michael watching, come up because I've been asking you this. In fact, a couple of days ago, someone reached out to me from the OBC Club and sent me text messages, and you know, he says, "What's with you and Michael? What's going on? Because you used to be friends, and I still feel Michael's a friend, but we definitely have something going on." I think it's more he's holding something on me that he dislikes, and I don't know what it is. And even on your stream, several times I've said, "Oh, it must be that MoFi thing," because he feels really burned by it, and I was kind of making light of the whole MoFi thing. Like, come on, people, we liked these records 2 months ago, we hate them now. And he kept saying on your streams, "No, Mazzy, that's not it. You know what it is." To this day, I do not know what it is. I said, "Is it because I interrupt?" But we all interrupt on Rachel streams, you know? Well, I don't know what, he's never reached out to me. He's never said it when I've asked him. He goes, he just stops and shuts me down or says, "Mazzy, you know what it is." And he moves on. His right, totally. But I do not know what the issue is. It's
I think it's more of, I mean, my evaluation of Massey is more as that you're an irritant, that you irritate him, you frustrate him, and irritate him through your own proclivities.
I can live with that, and I'd rather know. It's kind of like you know, in people in a relationship, you want to know: do you not love me anymore? You have an affair? What is it? Is it me? Is it you? You kind of want to know. You want to, you know, you want to know.
I can tell you what I think.
Well,
I can tell you what I think what it is.
I would like to hear it. People say that, then they don't tell me.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I think, and I've said it before, it's your impetuous nature. Like you're driven, you focus on things, you get object fixated. So, for example, when Chad came on, and I've said this before, Chatty Cakes comes on my show, you know, because he may lurk, he may watch in the background, but I'm no friend of Chatty. Chatty's no friend of mine, right? I'm neutral on the man, right? I like him. Actually, if I'm not even neutral, I like the guy. But the thing is that he was so wound up because Rob had found legitimate criticism with the Bill Evans box. I'm just providing the background to what happened for people that weren't there. We got 203 watching. Make sure you're hitting the thumbs up for us. It helps us out, people. So what happens is, so he's in very serious mode. He's in battle mode. He's in damage control because he sees his product being damaged potentially by this very vocal, very influential community in their own way. A lot of the big players are now paying attention to people in the vinyl community. Melinda Murphy. Oh, I just got a beautiful pressing here I'm going to talk about. So you guys, you've gotten Sean Ono sending you gifts to promote for product for business. People are getting aware, becoming aware of the vinyl community. So Chatty comes in with the mission. Rob and Chatty are having their thing. You had one question. You go, "Chatty, about that box of yours, these big box," and Chatty blew up because he's so mad already. He's on edge already. And even though you're aware of it, you weren't cluing in that this guy is wired coming in here with Rob. So then Michael's going, "Jesus, Mazzy."
Yeah. But
and
you know,
it's all there for our posterity because
Rachel,
other people.
I have a copy of that video, and I get that. I get that. And he knows I had never met them. I had never met the man.
Objects to, or
but this thing with Michael against me was before that. That he already had that thing with me. Now, I understand. Who is it here? Ryan. Is it Ryan? Ryan says, "Mazzy, it's that you're always an attention seeker. That's why." Well, if that's it, let Michael tell me that. I mean, to do YouTube, to be on, you have to have an ego. You have to present yourself. Attention. I promote my channel. I promote myself. If that's the way you see it, Ryan, and maybe others do too, you know, I'm not going to argue with that. People make perceptions and like what they like, dislike what they don't like. And yeah, I have a history of of music that's different and parallel with many other people. And I do that. But if that's why you have an issue with me, the thing is, Michael and I and the other Michael, we did these four corners for about 2 years, and we did things. And it's not like I changed all of a sudden, Ryan. I've been doing this since I've known Michael to begin with, since I've started my channel. So if he ended up not liking it after a while, so be it. He could just tell me that, you know. So that's my only question. I'll throw it out there.
See what I like. Here's what I do like, the kind of shit talk. I like this kind of shit talk. Chad was bombarded with bogus seam split issues. This is a perfect thing because it's not really a hurtful comment, but it's fodder. So Wax go, listen, Arnie Zanzibar, and he can go, and then it gives his fodder.
Arnie, the problem with that is people were paying $900 for a set and they expected it to be perfect.
Yeah, but it's to me, it's fodder. I just love it. And so Rob, it gives Rob a material to work with.
I don't think
for doing that. I said so on Thanksgiving, if you remember that short I made on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I joined Michael's $2 club when he first came out with it. It was just, the join button. And when people ridiculed him, I defended him.
Yeah.
When the Buyers Club started, I thought it was a novel idea, and when people naysayed him and people contacted me on Instagram to ask about it, I defended him. I thought it was very a great thing he was doing. When they started the Discord, I applauded that because he stated it was going to be a place where we could act like gentlemen and get away from
and ladies
the fun that we have here.
Yeah.
We're lucky that the ladies put up with all of this. We're very lucky the few ladies that we have put up with it.
Well, I do my best to put up with, yes, indeed.
Oh, geez.
What?
And
okay, keep going, Noble One.
I have always conducted myself as a gentleman and have been nothing but positive and said nothing but positive things in those streams. I enjoy every Sunday. There's a stream where David shows beautiful records in pristine condition, and it's fun to watch, and that's what I pay my $6 a month for. And I've paid that since I must have been one of the first members to ever pay Michael, and I'm his customer. And I would ask that he live up to the standards that he set when he set up that Discord and the rules of the Discord, and protect his customers if his customers are being attacked. And as far as this question, I won't even dignify it with an answer because I don't even want to address it because it's disgusting to me. The only time I wanted to get involved with this at all is when Senti called Mazzy a liar and a scam artist, and I said in the chat when he said that it was a disgusting thing to say about a friend. And there's another way to do that. You could come in and say,
wow.
You could come in and say, Mazzy, I was watching that auction and you did terrible pricing on that UB40 record. I look up, you can get it for $5. You need to do more research. That's how you tell a friend that they fucked up. You don't call them a liar and a scam artist. And that's about all I wanted to get involved with this. That's it.
You know what? That's all you're going to be
except
involved
for
with.
I think I made a comment when Thor was brought out, and I said, no, Thor doesn't want anything to do with this either. And I will say another thing that happened yesterday. Can we stop with the Nazi stuff, guys, out in the peanut gallery? It's very hurtful to the German folks. They don't like it. It's not funny to them at all, and it's a disgusting thing to bring up. So let's stop doing that, please. And as far as what Jason did, the thing that really upsets me is the reason I picked Bagheera as like an avatar is because he did the right thing and he did the responsible thing while other people wanted to act like children. He stood up and did the right thing, and that's the thing that I've tried to do in my life, and that's why I choose him as an avatar. Besides the fact that I'm obsessed with cats and I love cats, and so I didn't like that image being disparaged, and it's been taken down, so that's fine. But as far as this question, I'm never going to answer that question because I have a sense of humor about a lot of things, but I don't have a sense of humor about this.
Do you know what,
I'm not going to answer that question.
I don't think you need to. There's nothing funny about it. I love what you've just said.
You couldn't go out to dinner. You couldn't take trips.
Yeah, I understand that.
So you'd buy records.
I know, Mazzy, you want to deflect your responsibility on this whole thing, but I want to get back to the point.
Okay, hold on, Mazzy. That's so harsh. criticism, but
I
Alex has
want to
done a
know
lot
about
of
my
research.
responsibility. I know what I've done and what I haven't done, so let's go ahead.
I just think
Okay,
it's highly
hold on,
suspect
Norman. Just please
that
be
we're
receptive
basically
to
giving
that.
away records, and you know, and I just think image is everything. You know, you're a heavy hitter in the VC.
Heavy hitter, yes,
and
absolutely.
I think an apology is needed. I really do.
Apology on
an
whose
apology is
side?
needed.
Me apologizing to him?
I think the Chad and the Michael 45. Yeah.
I should apologize to them. Well, first of
Yeah.
all, on this channel, I've been on here since this whole thing with Michael, and I've said,
Yeah.
you know, I said I thought it was the MoFi thing because I didn't attack Michael, but I said I can't believe these people like MoFi, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks later they don't. What you know
Right.
that I get the company lied. I you know people take that they don't want to buy this stuff. I get that. I totally understand that. But that's my thing. It wasn't aimed at Michael, who bought what 200 you know records in the last 3 or 4 years from the label. And I said, that's it. And he said, no, that's not it. You know what it is, Maz. And I really don't. If it's a smirk thing, Rachel's talking about, fine. Now with Chad, on my channel, there's been about people know I don't like the boxes,
Hey,
and that's the thing. And I have
Okay, hold on. We got breaking news. Go ahead, Rob.
Can you block that? Obviously, Fred Dobbs trying to just
All right,
besmirch
there we
my.
go. Hurry there.
I don't have
Hurry,
anything to
fella.
apologize for because what I was going to ask him and the question I was going to ask him, yeah, a little bit of snark, is that I will pay full price for your UHQR box, but save the box for someone else. Just send me the record. Can I do that? And I said, hey, can I? And that's when he said, and I never met the man. We've never had a conversation. For him to say on a video, hey, Mazzy, no, Mazzy, go fuck yourself, dude, or fuck off, dude, whatever, you know, that's bullshit. You say that to a customer. I'm not like,
Louis, come on up here. Come on up.
I agree. I think he was out of line. You know? So
apologize
maybe it's not an apology, but maybe a joint live stream where you guys come together. You let bygones be bygones. You know,
I would be on a stream. I've been on streams.
Mazzy's more willing. You're talking to the wrong guy.
Yeah,
Michael
I'm
Massey
totally
would do
up
it in a
for it.
heartbeat.
You know, I'm totally up for it. I'll, you know, I'm invited on a lot of different things I've been on.
Yeah.
You know, but you
well,
know,
have you ever invited him on your live stream? Have you reached out to him?
Michael or Chad?
To Chad.
I haven't because I don't think. Oh, but I did send him a T-shirt with a nice note in it, really, and I never heard like.
Ricardo,
hey,
I see your comment. We're not
heard
going to
that.
put it up. I don't want to hurt. I can't have Chatty heard on the TV show. He's already
if
been heard.
Chad
by the
does one of his
show,
promos and is wearing my shirt, then I'll call him up and say, hey.
That would be nice to see. I think that would be a.
You know,
a
I
big
just
thing
did
for
a
the
jazz
city.
video the other day, and I showed one of those prestige things I just got from, and I praise the fuck out of those.
I know you do. I know you do.
when he says, don't make Bobby mad. Do you sometimes fear, Alex, that there could be repercussions? Because you come in here with your giant size ex-Canadian waders on, and you just stomp, you just jackboot all over these young and elderly vinyl community members, and there could be some hurt feelings.
It does impact me sometimes, you know. Like the other day when I asked Mazzy to apologize.
Yes, that was intense.
That was intense, and I did feel a little remorseful after that. Like I don't know. Sometimes I get heated up, and I have a low tolerance, like I said. So it could be that maybe I need to rethink things that I say on the show. But you provoke it a lot of times. I come up here and it's like you pretend to be like you're all neutral. But yes. I think you're the shit disturber in a lot of ways,
what?
you know.
I'm a shit disturber.
A little, yeah.
No one has ever said that before. I'm absolutely shocked that you would even suggest it. My impartiality is actually legendary in the vinyl community. So you're taking a pretty big target when you try and take on Rachel that way. Just letting you know, Alex. And we're friends. I consider you in fact, I consider you a close friend now. I've moved you into the area of what's called close friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate
Why
that.
does
I would
have it in for Dickie. This is a question in my people's minds.
And it wasn't just me. There was like 4 other people had said the exact same thing about Melinda's video. Like it's not just me who are wondering what happened to that MoFi interview.
Name names, Dickie. Who?
I don't remember the names. Go back in the scroll. You can look at it. There was at least 2 other people that were saying, "Bravo!" Like that's exactly what I was wondering.
Okay, I got this from Bobby Cass. This is direct from the big wide mouth bass's mouth itself. Just to move further with the fish allegory. Well, Alex, I'm a man of my word. It's plain as simple as that. A rarity, I know, but that's me all over. It was 4 chicks, not 3. They knew me in high school, and they knew they'd be protected. Okay? Now, that is from Bobby himself. Okay? Also, Loki Theo. Will Alex apologize to millennials? The video is clearly going to be embargoed to coincide with the Van Halen MoFi release schedule. So there's a correlation there between Van Halen's, Melinda's obvious love for the band, and MoFi's own is signaling towards the release of this great hit.
That could be. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of all that stuff. You know, I'm not in the industry to that depth that she is. So if that's the case, then why not just say that then? Why not just let everybody know instead of just keeping everybody checking their phone constantly for the drop, you know?
There is so much going on here. Alice Cup Guy goes, stop bullying.gov. That's a word. That is a subtle hint. Not even any. That's an outright proclamation that could be cyberbullying occurring. We don't stand for it. And Angie, I don't like being called a liar. Okay, that's from Bobby himself. And then Metal Theologian, this Aaron. One thing that always keep me watching this show is when someone is fucking with Bobby Gas. So that's
I don't know. What did you think? You didn't feel like that story was a little unbelievable? I don't know. Okay, maybe Bobby's just a real stand-up guy. That's amazing. If he is, then that's the story right there.
He's a fisherman. We already did this. I told you you're not a fisherman. Like I asked you. I didn't assume you weren't. I suspected you weren't. But then
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't even eat fish. So.
Exactly. So you have no draw of the brine. You have no allure of the sea. You don't hear the sirens call.
Yeah,
causing you to shift sail and get you.
I did like
into the water.
I did like that Ocean Man song.
Alex, what part of Canada were you living in?
All over. You know, my family traveled a lot. I grew up a little bit outside of Vancouver, a little place called Cambridge, Ontario. I was there for a little while. Lived in Toronto for a few days.
Yes.
All right, Bobby's a stand-up guy. I accept that. Okay, I apologize, Bobby. I'm sorry that I tainted your name.
Because fishermen live by a higher moral code. Like they actually have to forgo. Did you see the movie The Lighthouse, Alex Dickey?
No.
In the movie The Lighthouse, and this is not a little spoiler alert, but in the one scene there is a vulva. Okay, you know what a vulva is?
Yeah, it's a car.
No, it's a Volvo.
Oh.
This is a vulva. This is part of a female fish anatomy.
Okay.
And there's a very lonely fisherman, okay? He's out in the lighthouse. He's not had relief in days, okay? Weeks, months even. He's been alone without the comfort of a single woman. He meets a beautiful mermaid, okay? She has a beautiful fish-like vulva. And he's drawn and attracted, and he seeks relief of his carnal nature, okay? Alex, when you've got that kind of drive, okay, and yet the pull of the ocean is pulling you so far away from that allure, that's Bobby. That is Bobby Gas. I want you to keep that image in your head. Anytime Bobby comes on here, I want you to have that image in your head of a fish's vulva. Dickie said, I'm sorry. He really is Canadian. No sense, Rachel. That's the whole point. We're going fishing. And Bill K, that half-hearted apology, don't cut it. It's full of shit. Okay, now Bill's been one of your hardest.
Yeah, he's a critic.
Robust detractors.
Hey, you ever heard of like the Clinton body count? You ever heard of that?
I'm well versed in it. Absolutely.
I was thinking today that maybe we should make the Rachel's body count because I just see so many people don't come on this show anymore, you know?
Okay, go name one.
M45 for one.
Okay, well, yeah, but that's not because of me. Now you understand that's not because of me.
So whose count is he under? Would that be
He's under Mark Glassman killed him.
Okay.
Mark Glassman. I'll name the name. Mark killed the 45.
Yeah, you know, you're right. The more I think about it, the names I'm thinking of, It wasn't. It happened on your show, but it wasn't
But I'm
you.
not
Like
the
you weren't.
center focus of
Yeah,
the
you're
of
right.
the conflict.
All right, so maybe that's not a good idea then.
Ian's a good one. The rank in the obscure, but he still
That was
uses
you.
the show. Yeah, that's me. But you know what?
Okay.
He uses the show
Oh
as
well,
a good
wait.
platform for
What
promoters.
happened? What happened with Ian? I don't
When
know.
he
This.
comes in, he kind of hangs in the peanut gallery more than anything else, right?
Yeah, but what happened to stop him from coming up?
Listen, Lastman, this is not a time to double down. This is horrible.
I will say this. That whatever Lastman did, he gave Michael an easy out. You know what I mean, Rachel? I think it was inevitable. It was inevitable that he.
Okay, now, well, you were also a friction point, right?
My only issue with Michael is him coming up here and
Let's name some of the people that Rob. Like, if you want to ask about the show, Dickie, a lot of Rob has cost a lot of people just to say "fuck off." I'm not going there again. Okay, let's.
I know. I was on that list for a while.
Okay, now Now, what happened? How did you work your way through that, though?
Okay, here's the thing. If you don't have like a personal, this is totally honest. If you don't have like some sort of personal relationship outside of this stream, it's kind of like anything goes, and you can harbor resentments that maybe don't need to be harbored. And so when me and Rob had that whole doxing incident, I reached out to him. I had a conversation with him offline
about that, and I knew you were hurt by it.
Yeah, and I think, and I'm easy to.
I don't know why he would dox you like that. It's crazy.
I'm real easy to like point if I've done something wrong, then I'll for sure own up to it. I think a lot of people don't have that characteristic, so then it's kind of like a mute point.
When Rob TP'd your house, I thought that was the straw where we may have lost you. We might have lost you forever at that point, Alex. Because the house, it took a week to clean it all up. I mean, that guy knows how to do it. Being a former mascot and all, he's experienced with the ways and mores of the whole collegiate scene.
Rachel, can I point something out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Never have I ever treated anyone as horribly as you treat me regularly on this stream.
My fear for you, Rob, is that somehow you're going to find your way to a race baddie. And if that happens, there'll be no getting you back.
Toto in there.
Totos are the best toilets in the business.
My wife said we have to get that. If we get
Your wife
nothing else,
did she learn that from me? Did she hear that on my TV show?
Probably. Actually, we saw it when we were in Thailand. People were using them over there, and she said we got to get one of those.
I had a plumber. Okay, here's what you do, kids. It's like with Randy. I go, how do I build my shelves? I go, I don't want them to sag or look bullshit. I want creme de la creme. I want them rock solid. He goes, 3/4 inch birch, hardwood,
absolutely
good thickness. He says those things will hold up.
I got a question. How are you going to connect the shelves to like the vertical pieces? Like at the ends, like are you gonna like put a groove in that it slides in, or are you gonna do it with I don't know what those pucks are?
Yeah, we're going to be using those. What do we call those, Sue? Craig. We're using a Craig jig.
Okay.
Pocket holes. We're using pocket hole jig.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So that's how you're going to do it.
And it's going to be anchored into the wall.
Nice.
This thing, an earthquake will not take this thing out.
Yeah, it was like a German, like a Hitler thing.
A lot of Hitler.
Well, there's some lines you don't cross, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Mark is a good guy. And so I couldn't sanction Mark. You know, I didn't want to sanction Mark. And it became a big kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. Now, what is a kerfuffle?
It was a kerfuffle indeed.
Plus, Harry, based on screenshots from a private conversation, I believe 45 doesn't care for me much either.
Oh, okay. Now, are you hurt by that, or can you handle it?
I am not hurt by it because what it reveals to me is it makes it very clear why Michael was here in the first place. That's all.
Well, I'm still Team Michael. We love Michael here on the TV show. And anytime Michael wants to come back, we want him back. Now, Greg goes, Rob, you're the Semitic persuasion. Rachel quote. That's right. That's what he is. Fake phallic. You better be saluting that gay flag with all the respect that it's due, the LGBTQ plus flag that I see there. I will not have any besmirchment. We're very LGBTQ plus friendly here. Right, Alex? We've really been championing causes for the underprivileged. Okay. You can say Obersklupenfuhr. It's all about context. Yeah, but the context was poor. It was bad. Mazzy is greater than Michael 45, who is greater than Waxed. Vinyl Richie.
And Michael 45
Well,
keeps...
hey, hold on. I'm sorry, Harry, to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Harry.
It's very obvious that Vinyl Richie has a type, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. He has a type.
I believe Vinyl Richie wants to be in the center of a Michael and Mazzy sandwich, if you know what I mean.
Well, Michael 45 keeps asking what's the issue between him and Mazzy, and Mazzy will just say, you know.
No.
Yes.
I think you've got it backwards.
Oh, right. It's backwards. It's the other way around. Michael tells
I know
me.
that.
Deadwax 66.
To
Michael
quote my
45.
brother, I'm just
No,
busting
he's
his
not.
balls.
That's not the point. No, he's not in any way, shape, or form. Welcome back, Randy. What a
Good to see
horrible
you back,
first
Randy.
post to come back. What awful question. You should know better than that. So you know the answer. He's not. He's a lovely man. We love him here. Harry, do you sometimes feel that the peanut gallery goes too far?
Not far enough.
Have you been hurt by the peanut gallery at any point during the
Well, I can't go there
anymore
anymore because I have a peanut allergy.
What, you said a penis allergy?
He'll be here all week, folks. He'll be all week. Okay. Now at 45, there will be, that will not be allowed. It will not be allowed. And listen, Joel, you've got to cut Michael some slack. Everybody needs to cut Michael some slack. I'm a big fan. I'd rather leave him alone.
Well, wait
Now,
a
how many
second.
people in the
Hold
peanut
on.
gallery even know where that term came from?
Which one?
Peanut gallery.
Peanut gallery. I know.
Of course you do.
Rachel, why do you believe in cutting 45 slack and not me?
Thanks, Chauncey.
Okay, what you? Oh, you want slack cut? How I carry you? I carry you 7 days a week on this damn
I
program.
don't believe anybody should be cut slack.
I cut you slack. I try and warn you off when you're offending more of our friends. I go, Rob, stop, Rob, and you go, no. And here's another thing. And when you get really going, you change thing into think because it's somewhat endearing.
Of all the people that
and here's another thing.
Is that an attack on my whatever?
Or people that have offended Rob, to be accurate.
Bill K says you are bad.
Bad Harry.
Okay, Deadwax goes, wait, I'm hearing he doesn't like three people here. Mark, Rob, and Matthew. They're all Jews. Harry, don't encourage that. Correlation is not causation, okay, Randy? Oh, God. Listen, Bobby, don't feed into Mazzy. Here's what's happened to Maz.
No, I like Mazzy. He's right. I like Mazzy, right?
I know we love Mazzy, but Mazzy gets his
I don't
feelings
love
hurt.
him. I don't love him. I like him.
You love him. You damn well better love him. Bobby, you're Catholic. Jesus tells us to love the other children.
Hey, love yourself. That's the best.
Love your neighbor as yourself. Come
love
on,
yourself.
Bobby.
Yeah, I love myself. I love myself every other night.
Yeah,
I
masturbate.
love Michael. Michael would never shame me. Michael is my friend. Now listen, here's the deal.
Wait, which there's too many Michaels. You have to be
There's a few. Michael 45 and Dusseldorf. Now here's the thing, Matthew, you got your feelings hurt. You've been really handling it very maturely, and I go,
Why-
this is really good.
Why did I get my feelings hurt? I don't know.
Because everybody calls your speakers dainty, and you got your
Oh.
TV planted between and stuff like that, and you take it all very good naturedly. Then weeks later, once it's allowed to ferment and upset your spirit, you go, "You fuckers! Don't let those fuckers tell me where I'm going to put my speakers." And it's like you got all the fire and the spit and the fury.
You know, tend to your own shit. That's how I say, it, right, Bobby? Just tend to your own shit. Don't You let's go like telling other people how to do theirs.
Well, unless they ask you. I mean, unless they asked you. I mean, I've been asked by lots of people for advice about this or that or whatever, right? I mean, if they asked you, fine, but don't go around telling people how to live their life, you know.
Right.
I mean, unless it's a buddy and he's really fucking up. You know, you tell him once.
I do want to reach out to Harry. I know I kind of did a thing yesterday, but he's home now apparently. But he had a little health scare, and it seems to be okay. But yeah, you're right.
Jesus.
Guten Abend.
Hello. Hi there.
Hi. Okay, I hope you all can hear us. We are now in a hotel room after the Den Bosch record fair.
First day.
First day.
Preview day, even.
Whatever, Stanti.
I'm going to interrupt you every time.
Okay. And we have been on the fair. We have bought some records. We have a great dinner, haven't we?
Yeah.
Except me, all of those guys and girls are drunk. And we just want to share the finds of this fair. And we do this in, Nadine and Jason, Stanti and Simon. Simon. That way, Simon. Whatever. Simon, you will meet Simon. And then Liam and me. And yes, quite some. And then whatever. Yeah. Maybe we go offline and do and party on. We haven't decided yet what we do after that. And what did I forget? Nadine is extremely nervous tonight, right?
As usual. As usual.
Okay. And yeah, I think we just should get started because we really have a lot of records.
Michael, who is Simon?
Who's
fucking Simon?
Who's Simon?
Yeah.
You will meet Simon. He's quite a special guy from Liverpool, by the way. And the most of us will now stand up and then we will change the places and we will show you record after record after record, right?
And none of us will fart well when we stand up.
No?
No? Okay.
Shall we sit? Or shall we stand up now? We stand up now. Have fun. I see you later. Okay, Jason, Nadine.
All right, Jason, come close.
Police story, today's title. I don't know where to begin. There's been a new round of leaks from the moles. I can't say our mole. It's not my mole. I don't have a mole. But there's new comms coming out. And these ones are particularly disturbing, these comms, because I love Michael a lot. And you'll go, you don't love me, Rachel. And I do like Michael a lot. No, I want to talk about our friend Michael Stenty. Michael, I got some new comms sent to me. And Michael's very upset. He was kind of watching the show Lurking yesterday, And I'm not sure exactly everything that's going on because I don't have full, like Stenty, you were telling me, full access to everything, but I like Michael a lot. He's a good guy. And we had like Dead Wax came in and was, Dead Wax can just be Dead Wax. He says shit. One of the comments was Michael goes, they're talking about Nazis and stuff. And I'm not doing no German accent because I'm very serious. It just came in yesterday, Stenty. I had it was very upsetting, very depressing. I like Michael a lot. And so I don't want him unhappy. He goes, I don't want to watch this show, my show. For him, this whole thing is very toxic, right? This program of mine. And so this is hot off the press. So I'm not still on what the fuck happened 3 years ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever the fuck it was. I'm on the latest breaking news, right? Yesterday, Michael watched yesterday's program. And so we did have people talking about, why are they talking about me, Michael goes? Why are they talking about me? Because Michael's a popular guy in the vinyl community. He's a big presence. And he says, it's out of my control. I don't have control. So, I can't fix this thing. Deadwax is Randy. He's a veteran of the vinyl community long before you were here, long before you were a spot on the map, Big Kara. Deadwax 66 is Randy from Arbor, Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan. And he's a good guy, but he's a shit disturber. And Randy knows it. And he hasn't been around for quite a while because he's got a wife that's seriously ill. Good morning, everybody, by the way. So anyway, so what I wish there was, because here's the thing, the only way this can happen is if I sense war thing. So this is why I'm calling it Police Star. I may have to police this fucking thing. Deadwax has a great collection of genuine music lovers. Yeah, but he was being a bad boy because yesterday he was coming in talking about our friend Michael, our mutual friend Michael. And he was being stupid. And Michael was going, they're talking about Nazis and Germans and shit. And he goes, and Michael is saying in these comms, and nobody defended me. Nobody said anything. And my answer to Michael is that if I would hope to God he is lurking. I'd love to get him up here and talk to him. And I'd kick everybody else off. I'd kick everybody off camera. Anyway, and so, Randy's saying this. Lastman, Mark was here. Mark doesn't get along with Michael. Mark Lastman does not at all. So he's going, oh, you mean Colonel Klink? This kind of thing. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Police story. I'm going to police the fucking stream. And I'm probably going to make the thing now like a law. I'm going to make a law. Laws are made to be broken. But what the fuck can I do? I don't want to kick Wax to the curb because the whole thing is, they're talking about Waxed in the comms, right? And they see Wax as being particularly egregious. And so, yeah, but I don't care about, and you too, Loki, you be a good boy. That's a good decision, Rachel, finally. Well, I'm trying to, Stunty, this ain't as easy as you think. I'm dealing with a lot of personalities, not just one or two. But I'm going to make a rule, a law, as best I can. And basically, as much as it grieves me to say so, because I like Michael, and he's an important figure in the vinyl community, but we can't talk about him here at all, in any way, shape, or form, good or bad. And that will be an equal opportunity thing, because I don't want Michael hurt. I like him. And it grieves him. And I know what that's like. I've been on that, and far worse than Michael's getting. Believe the fuck. Believe you fucking well. So anyway, this is what I was wrestling with overnight. These comms came through to me last night. And I go, okay, well, and I was able to see some of Michael's thoughts, right? I was able to see some of Michael's thoughts being expressed. So, yeah, we don't talk about Michael. No. Yeah, I don't want to go to rehab. No. So I think that's got to be the rule. And no OBC talk. We're not talking about it. And even though there's some humor in it, and good natured humor, I might add, good natured humor, because I like Michael. Again, as if that needed to be said.
Yeah, an hour.
You're
We
right.
do an hour.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Now you've done it. Now you got me mad. Now you're getting fucking boxed in the balls. Here it comes, Patrick. Suck it up, Buttercup, because it's coming in hot and fast. They're
I didn't say it.
Fucking Michael, a goddamn fucking Nazi, a fucking Fuhrer, a fucking leader of a goddamn Stalag camp prisoner of war, fucking fascist. That fucking righteously pissed the fucker off, and I can't blame him. The other guy's mad because somebody's asking him, have you ever been to fucking Buckingham Palace? For the love of God, you use your fucking brain and recognize that there's a disparate quality distinction between the one offense vis-a-vis the other. My God, I'm surrounded by idiots. Patrick,
that was.
Have you ever heard of Rachel? Have you ever heard of?
There's a lot to criticize.
You know.
See, I'm trying to move forward so we can all be
Rachel,
positive.
this attack. I don't care about attacks. We are tough. We can take anything. Slings and arrows. I laugh at your attacks. Attack away. Fill your boots. I don't give a run and poop
Fill
in the
your
dark
boots.
about it. I am here for love. With this sport, this channel, this show is a message of love and hope.
I think
for
I'm
the
going to name my
community.
Friday.
I can't stand these auctions. Can't stand them. Go to local record shops and support them. Records from these leeches on the vinyl community. Well, if home decoration records.
These Chucklehead have like 50 people subscribe to them, 10 or 16 views. You bringing attention to them